103.7 to beat your boy PA Big Rob live inside the 4 o'clock hour. And we have some wonderful guests in the studio. TLK Realtors is in the building. The boss lady, Terri Kitchen, is here. How you doing,
She
Terri?
just came in off her modeling hookup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at her.
He
She
trying to tell you looking good.
she usually come in here just running, right? She come in here all dialed up and everything, like she went to glamour shots or something and stuff.
What you been doing, Terri?
Yeah.
We got to put the eyebrows on and some lipstick. The lips and the eyebrows,
minimum, huh?
Yeah.
And you brought a special guest with you too.
Yes, I have my agent of over 8 years, Ollie Crawford. So he's been with me for a while now.
Any kin to Percy?
No.
Oh, okay. All
No.
right. You
We
good?
like
You good? Then.
all these cross.
no, Percy, I meant.
Yeah.
Yes, Ollie, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
How long you been a realtor?
Since 07.
07.
So, yeah,
Oh, wow.
19 years. Yeah.
So you've been moving some houses out here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Wow. How's the market looking?
Market's not bad. The market it fluctuates. Like we just was talking about the interest rate. They fluctuate. They're up and down. But I think houses are a great investment for anybody that's renting or whatever you're trying to do, because at this point in life, whether you're 20 or 50, you don't want to keep getting somebody else rich.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that it's investment for your future, whether you're young or old.
Right.
And if you look at it really at this point in time, let's say you're 50 and you get a chance to buy one, you want to buy that because you're going to leave your kids something.
Exactly.
So I think that's very important in life. If you're young and you're renting, you got to think about it. I was just telling Terri this earlier. If say you're 20, you get out the house, you stand by yourself, you got a good job, you're paying $1,200 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you do that math in 10 months, that's 12,000. At a year, that's 14,400. By 5 years, you're over $70,000.
Yeah.
So you think about it, that $70,000 could be an investment in your future, because houses ain't never going down. They're always going up.
Going up.
So with that being said, it might not go up 20% in the next year or, 15% when we had that 2021 and then 20 when all that stuff went up crazy, but it still is going to go up 2 to 3% every year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a great investment.
Are you seeing more young blacks get into the housing market?
Yes and no. We got some that's trying to invest, depending on what you call young.
Okay.
Now, if you talking about
yes.
Depending on what you call young.
Okay, let's say 20s. Like me and Rob became homeowners in our early 20s.
Right. Do I see that a lot? Not really. I don't see that a lot, and that's the problem. That's a problem. That's why. That's something we need to talk about. That's why I said what I said. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you're renting. If you leave your mom's house, you're going to rent something. Even if you and a buddy renting, I don't care. You and your girlfriend, however it's going, you got to make an investment in your future. Because a lot of excuses, like Terri said earlier, people say, "Oh, I'm moving. I ain't gonna do that." But you end up staying here 5 more years. You might invest in your future.
Yeah.
Because even when you leave, you can sell it, you can rent it. It's still income. However you want to do it, it's still a profit involved.
I don't think they understand that part, Ollie, that after 5 years don't mean you with that house forever. You can sell it. They don't understand that part. They think once you sign the mortgage, it's lifetime.
No.
Unless they come take it.
Right. No, but you can think about it. You can get a mortgage today. Okay. Get a house, close on in 30 days. Next year at the same time, or in December, if you can sell it and make a profit, you still can do that. You're not locked in.
And the bank won't have anything to say.
Nothing at all.
They got their money.
There you go. That's the most important thing. They got their money. And hopefully you made a profit.
Right.
So.
Wow. Rob, how old were you when y'all got your first house? Because I know you got several. Your first one.
Here in Muskegon or in Detroit?
Yeah, not in the dope game. In the league.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I was asking you. Yeah, but legally. 25.
You're 25.
25 when I got my first house here, and that's the house I still.
That's where you raise your kids in.
Raise my kids in, all that stuff.
Wow.
The other houses were just rental properties because I never wanted to be homeless again. Because I was homeless for a time when I was younger. So
right, and with your property, you also have a source of income above the house.
Yes.
So it's generating funds for you.
Yes, and what people, well, a lot of people don't understand. Like my houses, all of them are Section 8.
Mm.
I get a guaranteed $900 and some every month.
That's what they pay.
Yes,
Section 8.
every month.
Oh, okay.
It varies, but the houses, the houses, they're older houses that I bought when I was in the game. They're older houses. People have been there for 20, 30 years. I even offered to get rid of some of the houses to the tenants that was there, because my thing is, as long as I get my money, I don't care what you do.
Right.
They calling you about painting the walls. I don't care. I'm not living there.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
I don't care.
Right.
You know, do what you're gonna do. You know, but don't call me with no mess.
Right.
And they don't. They never have.
Wow. It's so Ali or Terry, is it hard for a young person now to become a homeowner? Say like they are making $18 an hour. One kid, maybe.
I think that it's not really hard. You know, the thing with it is, to me, and in my understanding of walks of this game, is that you have to apply yourself. When I said it, you got to go apply for the loan. Just like you went to apply for a loan to get that car, go apply for a loan to get that house. And I think that's where the young people get it misunderstood. When you go and buy a car, just say you go and buy a 2016, whatever, just hypothetically speaking, and then you want to think, oh, I need to get a house. It's too late now. Your debt to ratio is too high. So people got to understand, put the car first, put the house first, then the car. Right. Because if you don't, when you go to try to get the house, it's now you got to get rid of the car. You got to pay the car off to get the house. Right. So this is what I done when I was young. So I'm speaking from experience. I bought a car before I bought a house. Mm-hmm. And I learned my lesson at a young age that you can't never do that. You need a place to always lay your head unless you're going to sleep in the car, I guess. You know, so,
you know, they want to look good on the street, Ali.
Yeah, well, that's not important, though. Got to have a place to lay your head.
Yeah, you do. Got to sleep somewhere.
We got an online comment. Rashad Thrill said, glad I caught this live. TLK.
Hey, yeah, I remember.
He got major project coming up.
Yeah. He got a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
I just met this young brother at a boot camp, and he's doing his thing. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. So we live 439 in the city. TLK Realtors is in the building. I think I got a picture of a house that you posted on your website. Mm-hmm. You posted on Facebook. I believe it was a fixer-upper.
Oh, yeah, it's probably one coming up. And man, you know what? My daughter just told me, oh, you posted that one too early, because we got so many comments. Even the city called us on that today.
This house right here.
The city was yes. Can you
that's
show
the
it?
before.
Oh, you're showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the before, and that's the AI generated. So I'm glad you pulled it up. That's what it's going to be in August. So we just did one on 1045 East Forest, where we have the before and we have the after, and that's done under contract, and we'll be closing on that. And you can drive by even the neighborhood. It's like, oh my goodness, it looks so different. So we totally did the outside. We did a new deck on the one on Forest, and the interior is totally done. And we're going to do this one also. This is 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, but we're going to add an additional bathroom. So it's going to be 2 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, and we're not going to put a garage or anything, but it's pretty spacious, nice property, nice location, city of Muskegon Heights. And I can't wait for us to get through with that one so that you guys can see what can happen to homes in Muskegon Heights as you beautify the neighborhood and eliminate the blight.
There you go. Eliminate the blight. That's
right.
Woo. How much you think that's going to go for?
We're looking at, I just sold one for 167 or 160. Yeah, 167 on German, right down from the project. So I think we will probably start at 159 with that one. Yeah. So
is older houses, is they value based on demand, or is it based on the actual value of the materials? Because
well, it depends on, because now I'm helping the guy. He just bought a house from us on land contract with getting insurance on it. But older homes, when you go in and you fix them up, the value is based upon what has sold in the community in the past 3 months or 90 days. Okay. So when we sell one for 160, 159 or whatever, if you have one in that community that you want to sell, you better jump in there while you have those comps for appraisers to get that value in, because they're going to look at what has sold like kind within the past 3 months or 90 days. And that's how we get the value.
Wow. Yeah. Rob, any questions?
Yeah, y'all getting a lot of money. I ain't pay that much money for my house.
Well, we're not back in 2000. We're in 2026 where the gas costs $6. I bet you pay $1.97 for gas too.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
It's a different time.
the housing market though, to me, like there's a house, across the street from PA in this gated community, right? And they want $265,000 for that house. And I'm like, that house ain't nowhere near big as his.
They're gonna get it, and here's why.
I don't get that. That just makes no sense to me.
Think about this. Just think about the bigger picture. In the city of Muskegon and the city of Muskegon Heights, they started tearing down and eliminating a lot of homes that were just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did those demos, they created a shortage of homes or houses. So we have a shortage. So when people are looking for homes, there's not a lot out there. And so when you have a supply and demand situation and there's a higher demand than you have on supply, then you pay more. And so right now, that's what you have a lot of homeless people out there. You have a lot of it's just we have a housing shortage, to just keep it simple. Plain and simple. And they're looking for affordable housing. And believe it or not, affordable housing is something around 200,000 here now in the city.
Really?
That's affordable. That's affordable.
Paul, you didn't even pay that much for yours. Did you even pay that much for yours, Paul?
No, I ain't gonna step much.
What year did you buy?
When Obama got elected, he motivated me. 2000. I was a homeowner before that.
I was gonna say you owned it before that.
Before that, but
2004.
But to be honest, my first home was a gift.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, to convince me to come back to Muskegon.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
That was the stipulation.
Wow.
And
you came home.
I came home reluctantly.
You came.
I came home. I'm glad I did.
Whoever gave that because we need him in the community.
Yeah, Mom did that.
Yes,
Mom did that.
Thank you, Mom.
That helped out a lot. That's how I was able to start.
And I know for a fact he has a gorgeous home. And when we get off air, I'll tell you what all he got.
Know. But not like that. But
no.
Yeah, I gave him a trip. I thought about selling.
Really? So you seen downstairs and everything?
I copied a few things, like some other stuff. Look, I already been there. Where you get this from? Where you get that from?
Yeah, the jacuzzi and all that stuff. I'm sitting there like,
that's a fake jacuzzi.
Now. I have everything in I have a little tiny home, and I was like, oh, I'm putting that in there. I'm doing that.
Right. Yeah. But it's just, to me, that's a lot of money, $200 and some $1,000. That's a big commitment, and I think those numbers scare the younger generation, because it seems like you're going to be locked in to something like that forever because of the big number. Now, maybe you can break that down and show where it won't be.
Well, that 200,000, that 200,000 affordable housing, like break down those numbers.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I just said earlier on with the rent. Think about it. Just think about it. You like I said, we're gonna go back to numbers. The numbers don't lie. 14.4 for a year if you paying $1,200 a month. In 5 years, you over 70,000.
Right.
In 10, you over almost 150,000. You 140 something thousand. You've been rich. So think about that. So you'd say 200 is a lock in. No, 200 is a breeze. For what you are, it's gonna be the same thing as you paying rent.
Right.
Pretty much. You got your tax and insurance. Yes, people say, "Oh, I don't want the liability of fixing the house." Well, you want the liability of staying somebody else out, because if you break that window, you got to fix it.
Right.
Well, there's pros and cons and risks to everything, but this is what we're failing to say with home ownership. And Rob knows this, and also Paul, is that when you buy a home, you have an asset.
Yes, most definitely.
And that asset, as it appreciates in value, then your net worth appreciates. So you're worth more.
Yes.
So if you pay that down and you have a $500,000 house, you're worth $500,000. Then on top of that, you have equity if you have a mortgage. So every time you pay down the principal, the amount of money you can go borrow from your house, which is now your bank. You don't have to go to get a loan and pay them interest. You can go to your house and get the equity and money out of there. So there's so many ways that you can use this as a tool, a financial tool, and then to be broke and renting. And I mean, that's just two ways. There's multiple ways that you can do this. You can do short-term, long-term rental. If you choose to make it an income property, you can do, for sure. Yeah, you can carry a note and say, I don't want to deal with properties. I'm just going to hold a note on this property, move to Atlanta, do my thing, let them take care of the property taxes, insurance, everything, and just get a check every month. But not to invest in the community and have something to show and you've been 5 or 10 years and you got 5 cars at a rental place, that to me, the thinking of it is immature.
So owning 5 cars and not having a
property.
deed.
Yeah, that I get what you're saying, that some young people don't want to own, but you want 10 cars.
They don't want that commitment. I think it's a sentimental. They don't want the commitment in relationships. They don't want the commitment at the workplace. They don't want the commitment nowhere.
Wow.
They just want to.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Rob.
What are you
That's horrible.
They don't want no kind of commitment.
They don't want no kind of commitment.
Only to the phone and to the PlayStation. Maybe.
That's it. Yes, and to the game.
And to marijuana, to the weed too. They loyal to that.
They loyal to that weed. Yeah, but and you are absolutely right. People don't understand that house becomes your bank account or your bank. And a lot of young people don't understand that. They're trying to outdo the next person. Like, if Paul got 5 cars, I need to have 10. But why? You know what I'm saying?
No appreciation there. It's depreciating.
Right, that's what I'm saying. As soon as you drive the car lot, it's depreciated.
That's what we were talking about. I was telling him that, sometimes, he's 50 or he's 60, but when I look at the whole thing and the behavior, then I'm reminded that his mindset is that of a 20-year-old, because I want to see your bank account.
Right.
That's tough.
You got 5 cars, you ain't got a house.
Right.
I didn't tell him that earlier. I'm like, I just be in my world because there's too many young people out here, even old young.
Yeah, and it's sad.
So I stay at home.
And it's sad that it is that way. They value a $400 purse before they value a doggone $100,000 home. They do things like that. Belts. I see these young fellas out here, young men, whatever you want to call them, YNs, whatever. They buying $400 belts just to hold up your pants when you can go to Walmart and get one for $30. Or go to Urban Apparel and get one for $30. I should have said not Wally Mart, but you understand what I'm saying? And it makes no doggone sense, because you can attract that girl with all that junk right then and there, but she ain't gonna be there very long, because the minute you lose that belt, she out.
Money gone.
And the same way with the women that's spending $1,000 on the Indian hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see. You can say that. I'm talking about the dudes. So you go ahead.
Because then, like you said, they may not, the guy, when you take all the hair off, the nails off, and all wash the makeup off, they may not be there for long either. So you have to. I'm just saying, with everything comes out.
That's a fact.
So you buying all of this and it's not appreciating. You got to invest in something that even tomorrow or the next day, they'll appreciate and value that more, knowing your net worth is $1 million or $500,000, or if a $250,000 in that house, and that you own your home, you're standing your ground, you're independent, then I can go buy hair for $500 or $1,000.
Right.
And I think, this is my opinion, I'm thinking, we was talking about this earlier as well. I know, Rob, you had done a bit before, right? Oh yeah, you did. I done one too. So it's very important, because I hear excuses all the time. Well, Uncle, I can't do this because I got a felon. What you mean what you can't do?
Tell me what they can do.
Listen, I'm a felon. You understand? I've done 7 years. So at the end of the day, this game is just like a hustle. If you can hustle the streets, you can sell real estate.
Right.
You understand? At least invest. I'm saying you can invest in it. You can sell it. There's a lot of things you can do. This is a free. I got a license. I'm licensed. Really, a lot of people don't know that I'm a licensed real estate agent. I'm not just out here messing with houses and selling houses and renting houses. I got a license for this. So I be telling them all the time, don't use that for an excuse. If you listening to me, bro, you can go get your real estate license. Take the test, go take the class, take the test, and become a real estate agent. TLK is here. The TLK is here.
And that's the thing, the beauty of the thing. I know some drug dealers that sell cars, and they doing real well. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Extra.
Yeah, extra dealers. Just and that's the thing. Why not take that talent that you use for the streets and do something positive with it, then you ain't got to be worrying about looking over your shoulder to see if so-and-so gonna rob me, or if the Jakes is behind me, or you know, anything like that, you know. And then and you was talking about the women. The one thing I want to ask you, why do women want real men when they got fake hair and eyelashes?
Well,
I want to hear this. I just want to know. Why they want real men that don't own a house, don't own a car, don't own his own bank account, basically. They want to real. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let me ask.
That's what I'm asking you.
First of all, let me say this: women, if you have all of your bank accounts, you can buy 2. You can be like Janet Jackson, spend 5. You could be like Beyonce, wear it to your butt, because that ain't hers. So you do you. If you got the money to do you, you don't have to you don't need a real man, because you got your own. You got your own.
Get him, girl.
So you do you.
She need a brother over there somewhere now. She need a brother. She need to balance that thing out a little bit, Terry. Somebody need to come and balance it out. You need some testosterone.
Yes, you do. Don't settle.
Hey.
And Rob, don't be hating on that guy. I used to sell full lace wigs. I made a lot of money off of that.
No, I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating on it. But if you go
a lot of real women, I'll be a real definition. There are a lot of women who got alopecia that need to have cancer treatment, and so and the Bible talks about the hair being a woman's glory.
Right.
And unfortunately, like mine, I can't grow I can't have dreads like you. It's a wrap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I was a woman, I'd be forced to have on a wig. You
No,
know, if my hair is not growing.
and I'm not saying that. But when you're talking about ownership, when you're talking about a bank account, when you're talking about those things and stuff like that, let's be real about it.
I'm real.
And
I'm
you were
not
being
going to
real
be with
about
no one that's not like me, like-minded. I'm an investor. I would not be with
that's what
anyone
I'm
with
saying.
just cars, because that's
if some dude got a whole bunch of cars, but he ain't got no place to lay his head but inside the back seat of his car in his trunk, well, what good is he to you?
That's what
you know what I'm saying. How real is he really? Because he got a Lamborghini or a Porsche or something that he out there rubbing every day and can't even afford to put gas in it. You know what I'm saying? And you hear I hear these young girls hollering about name brand purses and all that kind of stuff. Us guys, we do it too. But real person owns some stuff. And they don't, and usually it starts with a house. Because like you said, that house is your bank account. If you got a $500,000 house and that house is paid off, how much is that you're worth?
Well, $500,000 if it's paid off in full. And let me just say this, because back in the day, like my grandfather, Bill Kitchen, and my grandfather, John D. Haskin, they built their home. It's a house on Reardon Street, a big 2-story home that the Kitchens grew up in, and they moved from Russell Road, and he built that house with his brothers. Men took pride in ownership and building homes for their family. So when you're talking about owning a home, you're talking about generational wealth, leaving something to your wife if something happens to you, leaving something for your kids to say, so that they're not homeless. It's so much. The roots are deeper than just that I'm owning a house just because. It's generational wealth. Yeah, it's generational wealth.
We got to roll. We got to go on. Can you give out your number? How people can reach you? We're doing all this talking. We haven't even talked about TLK.
TLK Realtors. Now that we've been talking about felons, I'm hiring felons and hustlers and get your license, get your real estate license.
That's right.
Transfer those skills of marketing territory and knowing how to sell.
Logistics, everything.
Logistics,
Number is TLK really is 231-375-8779.
Give her a holler.
Give us
Thank
a
you
call.
so much, Terry, for what you do.
Thank you, guys.
All right, family. Going back to my music.